Hey you guys, it's Rose. Today I wanted to film a very fun video for you guys, which is, as you can tell by the title, how to get on the high school cheer team. I think this will be a very important video because these videos helped me a lot when I was preparing to try out for cheerleading, and I think these guys will help you too, and maybe give you the extra boost of confidence. Okay, I want to let you guys know that I am wearing a hat today because I just got back from cheer and my hair is not looking too fresh, but I really wanted to film this video for you guys because cheer tryout season is coming up soon and I just really wanted to help you guys out. Okay, my first tip, which is definitely my most important tip, is be super confident. Super smiley, bubbly, bright personality. Don't be afraid to go full out and smile and be so confident, because that is what the coaches are looking for. And I first went in there thinking I'm going to be so embarrassed, I can never be so smiley because all the girls are going to be looking at me and judging me, but that is at all not true at all. Because two things. Number one, all of the girls are focused on themselves. They're focused on their own self-consciousness and their being able to remember the routine, being able to do their best, that they will not be worrying about you. Trust me, everyone I've asked is only worried about themselves. You don't worry about other people because you only have time to focus on yourself. Next thing about that is because you can be super bright and bubbly because that's what the coaches are looking for. Obviously, you're trying out for cheer because you love the sport, or if you don't think it's a sport, you love that art, you love the activity, you love cheer. You wouldn't be trying out for cheer if you don't love it. So you need to be able to impress the coaches. You can't show them that you're shy, you're afraid, you're embarrassed. No, you need to be super loud, super proud that you have the opportunity to be representing this school. You have to be bubbly, bright, and happy, and smiles, and huge smiles, and big facial expressions, and I think that will really help you just be super bright and bubbly. I talked to this girl who got on the varsity cheer team. Zero skills. She said her jumps were bad. She didn't even know how to do a cartwheel. And all she did was have this super bright, bubbly personality. And she got on the varsity team for 10th grade. She had no skills, anything, but she was smiling. And she was super confident and loud and proud. And that's how she got on. If nothing, focus on that. If you don't have any tumbling, if you don't have jumps, focus on that. That is your main priority. Next, practice. Even as soon as you know the tryout date, or even if you know that there's tryouts, start practicing. Go in your backyard. Go in your front yard. Go to a local gym. They probably have free gym. Go, like, free time where you can do whatever you want. Go anywhere and just practice. You need to practice. You can't, oh, I did dance or cheer 3 years ago, so now I'll be good. No, you need to get those skills up, and I personally had about a month and a half of around 2-day-a-week private tumbling lessons, and those helped so much. But if you can't or don't have access to private tumbling, YouTube videos help so much. Before I started my private tumbling lessons, YouTube videos help. Google how to do a back handspring, how to do a back tuck, how to do a back walkover, how to do a back bend, how to do a cartwheel, anything. Google that, YouTube search that, and just learn from there. My next tip is, one thing you need to remember is, okay, another thing about practice is, I had to do my tryouts went like this. These are the 2 days. The first day is for maybe probably 2.5 hours was mine, and we learned a cheer that we had to do, and we went over some tumbling and stretches. Next is that the next day was, you basically got a time slot and you would go in there with a bunch of other girls and try out. I'll get more in depth with that later, but we had to perform a cheer. And I think that's how it usually goes for most high school cheer teams. The people that I've talked to that go to other schools, they have like the same, like that's how it goes. I can't remember the word, but most schools are the same. So just remember to practice that, like, as soon as you remember the words, write them down on your notes. If they have like printouts of the words, take them and learn them, and just don't forget. And I think that will help you a lot. But just remember, practice every day. I stretched every day. I worked on my splits every day, my back bend. Run your skills every single day. Don't lose, especially the week before tryouts. I'd say starting a week before tryouts, run them once a day, twice a day, as often as you can. Run them a lot. Go like I said, go in your front yard, in your backyard, go anywhere and just practice over and over and over again, because that's how you're going to get it. You're not going to get it by doing it one time. You're not going to get it by doing it 2 times, once a month, twice a month. Do them every single day. Do your stretches every single day, your splits every single day, whatever practice your jumps every single day, your arm movements, your tumbling, anything that you know or think you will need for tryouts. I think that you should practice them, because everything helps with everything. A little thing such as doing your splits will help with your toe touches. Doing your middle splits will help with your, that's my cat. Stretching your legs will help with your toe touches. Stretching your arms will help get your movements good. Just remember to practice. Okay, third tip is be prepared to learn. Don't go into this thinking that you know everything and I'm not open to criticism. Remember, the coaches are only there to help you. The people who are there to help you. They don't want to hurt you, they want to help you. Like, if they tell you to, because I remember I used to always do my high V's like this. I'd be like, this is your high V's. They'd always correct me like this, and I would never listen and always go back to this. They used to say, put your big donut holes in front like this. And I could never, ever do it. Never, ever do it. I would never listen to them. But you need to listen to them, because they're only there to help you. And if you have like a learning day, during that day, make sure that you were taking all of their advice, because they're going to help you. My next tip is be positive, but don't get your hopes up too much. I know this is tough to hear, but not everyone's going to get in. Not every single person can be in the team. Not everyone can make it. That's just the nature of the sport. You need to be prepared to fail. Be positive. Think that you're going to get in. Hope that you get in. Practice so hard that you're confident you'll get in, but don't get your hopes up. Like, if I don't get this, I'm going to be so mad and I'm never going to do cheer again. No, just think, okay, well, this year wasn't my year. I'm going to practice 10 times harder to get it next year. And that's what I did. And the girl who I was telling you guys about, who had like no skills or no jumps or anything, she was just super, super, super confident. And that's how she got on the cheer team. Next, my experiences. This is how my cheer team went. What you did is on the first day, you would go there. I went there right after school, and for about 2.5 hours, we learned a cheer that we have to do. I would perform it, but it says a lot of the school, like the school team names and the school colors. Well, I don't think colors matters as much, but the name of the school. So I think you need to, I'm the school mascot, so I'm just not going to perform it for you guys. And then the first day we learned the cheer, and then we did our tumbling. We performed our tumbling there was like girls who were on like senior team, like varsity team, and they were there to help you guys, like to help the girls. So I definitely got help from them, like with my tumbling and things. They helped me snap my legs together during my round off and get my legs closer to my hands during my back bend, and they're there to help you. So just listen to them. And next, after that, we got our time slots. I was at 3:15, and they said be there at least 15 minutes early, so I got there around 2:45. And they also said be there more than 15 minutes early if you can, because they don't think they're going to need the full 15 minutes at all to do the girls. You really don't. I think the most, one time slot took like 7 minutes. That was the most. We thought that was really long. So then that day, another tip, practice that day. Usually, when you get your time slot for tryouts, you'll know what you need to do, or they'll tell you what you'll need to do. If not, I bet you can figure it out. If you learn a cheer, practice the cheer. If you learned, practice your jumps the day before, just practice the day before, and then get there extra early. Get to the school as early as possible, because they usually will have mats set up for you, or you can practice outside before you go in. Just practice the day of, because typically you're going to go in, try out, and then just either leave or wait for your results. So, yeah, I think that it is just important to practice the day of. And when you get in there, how my team went was I went in, we did the cheer that we learned the day before, we did our jumps, we did our splits, and then we showed any tumbling we had, and they made us wait in the hall. I had to wait until 5 o'clock, which doesn't seem like a long time, but when you're waiting for I went at around 3, then I was waiting for 5, so it was about 2 hours. And that might not seem too long, but those are the longest 2 hours of my life, no joke. It just was so Like, I was so nervous, I thought I was gonna puke at one point. Like, I was so nervous, and all of the girls, we were so nervous, and we just needed to know our results. But like, at the same time, you want to know, but if it's rejection, you don't want to know. Also, if you have, like, my school, we had 45 girls trying out, so we had too many for everyone to get on 2 teams and too little for everyone to get on 3 teams. So we had to have cuts, and I have to wait, and then at the end, the way mine went was at the end, after everyone performed, they gave you a letter saying you got in or not. So I did get in, obviously, that's why I'm making this video, to my junior varsity team. I'm going into 9th grade next year, so that is, yeah, I don't think many going, like, into 9th, like, lower classmen are in varsity, mostly upperclassmen are. Next, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I know sometimes I get nervous asking questions, or like, not nervous, embarrassed asking questions, because I feel like they're gonna judge me if it's like a dumb question. But make sure you know when practices are, where they are, what you need to wear. Like, my school, part of the fee, they give you, we have practice 3 days a week, so we have gymnastics on Monday, which is part of cheer, and then Wednesday and Friday, I think Wednesday and Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you have a separate uniform. Like, Wednesday we have a uniform, or practice uniform that we have to wear. They usually, like, you know, like those softy shorts, like those really just comfortable shorts. I don't really know how else to describe them. Just look them up on Amazon or something. There, you can find them pretty cheap. That's what we're gonna wear. And then a school shirt, that's for every day, but different colors, stuff. So just don't be afraid to ask questions. And yeah, so I really hope you guys get in. Good luck at cheer tryouts, and try your hardest. Bye, guys.